Wait, this marathon had risk of raid? That's great. Okay, I'm just double checking, seeing if stream's live and all that. I don't see the overlays, so I'm gonna wait for the cropping. Because that's probably something I should wait for. Instead of just, you know, starting randomly. Or maybe, what do you think, Momo? Should it start while he's still setting up?
I mean, I'm not restreaming you.
Oh, I know. I know it's not you. It's Savage, right?
Oh,
So
okay.
if I start, it's on him.
Let's wait for the signal.
You want to be so nice to the restreamer.
I mean, I'm a restreamer myself.
Okay, I'll count down. 3, 2, 1, go. Wait, what the heck?
No.
Okay. All right. All right. Let me try pressing that button. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I don't know why that button didn't work. Okay, so here are the basics of not a hero. You slide along and you kill the shit out of people. And there's a lot of profanity. Oops. Like a lot of profanity. There's so much profanity in this game. I am using the last character to unlock Kimmy. So I guess it's closer to a new to an any per New Game Plus. What am I doing? I am forgetting what I mean to be doing because I'm trying to commentate. The general premise is though, every stage has its challenge. That one is to kill all the enemies. Some stages, it's, you know, pick up an object, blow up something, kill a specific guy. So I'll try to explain them if I can remember them. Most of the time it'll say at the start of the stage, this is kill all the mobsters. And yeah, let's kill people. So my main tactic for killing guys early on is going to be trying to do critical hits. That's when you get really close to someone and you shoot them in the face. It doesn't work against all enemies, because eventually that would make some enemies completely worthless. But it works against a lot. The reason I choose Kimmy is because she has a Katana Slash, and it makes her move very, very fast. There are 3 little side objectives for every mission too. This one, I got all of them down, which is actually a bad thing. I mean, I wasn't getting enough critical hits. But those aren't really relevant for this run. That would be a 100% run, which would be significantly slower, probably like, you know, 5-6 minutes slower. And it's fun, but a lot of it's kind of monotonous work. For the katana, I only get a certain amount of charges before it runs out, so I can't just spam it willy-nilly. Momo, what do you know about this game?
I mean, I know you're literally a ninja jumping around and killing people, and then fulfilling
I think
objectives.
Kimmy's technically an accountant.
Oh, that's interesting. Accountant with random katana.
Well, yeah, she does have a katana. Some stages are very short if you run for the objective, if you couldn't tell. I believe the in-between time for this stage takes up more time than the actual stage itself. These first few stages are mostly introduction. It's introducing you to the different types of challenges and stages. Saying, okay, what? Oh, man, I've got a bug with my controller that makes controlling it really hard in those following sections. So this stage is just you gotta kill one guy, and he's not that hard to kill, but he's a little hard to kill. A little harder than most enemies, but Kimmy can still one-shot him with Katana. But these intro levels are going to end, and the game difficulty spikes up immensely after this next level. Oh wait, actually no, after 2 levels from now. I forgot it was this level. I want to try and slide into enemies. If my slide ends though, as I run into an enemy, they'll knock me back, which of course wastes time. It's, you know, overall not a positive feeling. If there are random little frame drops, that is just my game. I'm not sure what it is. So that will eventually be solved, I'm hoping, because it's weird to see my game freeze like that, but I also have controller issues. It's a fresh install. Okay, every stage has a kind of a boss level, and they're usually pretty cinematic. Like, the bosses themselves aren't really a challenge for the most part that you deal with. For example, this stage we have to kill Bogan. Well, we have to take Bunny Lord to Bogan, which involves us just watching him, you know, do his thing.
So, how exactly does your health replenish?
What was that?
How does your health replenish?
If you don't get hit for a few seconds, or if you're actively killing people, you'll get a couple ticks. Most enemies will do 1 bar of damage with their shot. Shotgun enemies will take you down to 1 HP, I think, if they ever get a full blast. And it's more of a danger with later enemies that have SMGs, because they'll be able to kill you in one volley. Like, all of these little guys can't actually kill me without hitting me a bunch of times. And that's nice, but it's you know, only an early game symptom. Once we start getting, like, the next stage is when it brings in the new enemies. And at that point, most of them can start from one-shot me if I'm out of position and I do something silly like reload. We shoot a lot. The shooting will dramatically increase in the next few stages. There's also weed. So this would also be a good run for Gay Weed Palooza-thon. So, big fat guys, they will fuck me up. If I get hit by them, they can interrupt my katana charge, and they can kill me in one volley if I do something silly. I got knocked about back and forth. I couldn't slide, unfortunately. I'm losing control for some reason. I don't know if it's the game or my controller, or like I don't know if it's intentional or not. This is, like I said, once the game gets hard, so hopefully I can beat the stage quickly. This is one of the stages I'm scared of having trouble with, because it's very easy just to die. Oh my god, that was a bad place to die. I was hoping you wouldn't walk into me and I could just kind of waste time. I have to plant bombs to destroy weed. To destroy their weed operation, because this is a political campaign and we're being tough on crime. That's actually the premise of this game. So the problem is I need to sit on these little points with those gasoline tanks. In order to actually detonate them. And it's dangerous in a few sections because I have to sit there and just watch them. And of course, Kimmy has a really slow reload time. I thought I was safe there. It's dangerous to do something like reload out in the open. We'll just get murdered. Fun fact: I was doing runs earlier. This level did not go as badly. But that is the story of every speedrun. This is not Momo.
Yeah. I mean, I can confirm. I was watching it earlier. I didn't saw you die once.
I did die in this level, practicing it, but it was rough.
You don't have to admit that.
I mean, I did perfectly every time, and I had a high APM, and I blew myself up. Okay.
Here we go.
Oops. Okay, let's ignore that one. That was a test run. I knew I was gonna die, so I wasted death. What the? Okay. Okay. If I said this was the last stage, would you believe me?
Sure.
Okay, this is the last stage of the game. Once I finish this stage, I'll get World Recce because it will do, you know, very fast. This stage is just really hard. Oh my god, I actually am dying really stupidly. Okay. So the problem is I'm getting bounced around a lot. And when that happens, you lose control for a second. And in that control loss, like, you kind of have to get bounced around as you proceed through the enemies, because there's just so many going on, like so many people at once. Normally, it's not too big a problem, but it's like syncing up perfectly. Okay. Funny thing is, I don't even consider this really the hard part of the level. Consider it actually right here. Okay. there we go. End of the level. There was a bug that could happen in older versions of this game that would not let you finish the level if you were certain characters. The problem was that the weed would not actually blow up, even though you'd plant the bombs next to it, and it wasn't really triggered by anything. I think it was just frame drops and bad luck. So you would try and finish the level and just be like, oh, I've got 2 weeds left. And this character can't actually pick up certain upgrades, so you wouldn't be able to finish the level because you couldn't pick up a detonator. Oops. Okay. I was gonna waste a couple seconds, but I've wasted a couple minutes already. So if you can fall from up here, and you will normally die from too far a height, but if you land in the car, you're safe. Don't worry about the definition of shots fired. The problem with shots fired is eventually they run out of games that are shooters that people want to submit. Not that there's not a lot of shooters, it's just that eventually people go, yeah, oh, I'll submit all my shooters to this marathon, and then they disappear. The people disappear, the time disappears, and you have to fill it with something. That is the story of a lot of these shots fired runs.
Are you saying we're improvising a lot?
A little bit.
A little bit.
So the way this level outlet works is you have to either kill or save all the hostages. You can't leave them just as hostages. That last hostage I hadn't walked into, so he wasn't technically saved. And they die if the enemy sees you walking into the room. Okay. What the heck? There we go. This level's just, you know, go up a bunch of stairs. Okay, how about this? If we reach a certain threshold of not shooters, we'll change the name of the marathon.
I mean, the next game is gonna be Super Mario Sunshine?
That's a game you shoot
Need
water.
a lot of water, yeah.
Okay, so Aunt Ruby needs to be escorted home. And this level's actually really hard because of how many enemies you'll have to fight at once. If you want to speedrun through this. Fuck, okay. Once you lose control, it's really hard to recover. Because eventually you just start getting bounced back and forth. And you have very little time to actually reload. I haven't really talked about them, but there are weapon upgrades. Some of them are really good, some of them are really bad. Once Aunt Ruby reaches that last floor, though, you can just move back and forth here.
Go, go, go!
Now, see, Muncha Koopas, I wouldn't count that. The problem with the bullets in Sunshine is that you're not the one firing them. There are bullet bills shot by other people, and I feel like, I mean, a lot of games have bullets. And the question is, who's firing them is what makes it a shooter. I have to kill the drug dealers in this mission. One katana swipe takes them out. If not, they will take a hit and dodge. Which actually is what ninjas eventually do. So drug dealers are ninjas in this universe. Killing them with a katana, you know, takes a second. I just have to make sure I have the katana ammunition. You get a full refill of katana ammo if you pick up a weapon upgrade, and that's what you get instead of a normal weapon. These guys are fun because you can't hurt them until this guy pops out, that guy pops out, then you can hurt him.
You bust the wrong house. Bust, yeah?
The drug lords also die to one explosive shot. Okay, we're doing all right. I feel that's a mission you can die on somewhat easily. That van is pretty deadly. Oh, this mission is actually terrible. I'm gonna lose a bunch of time to die here, like 100 times. So we have to kill Upgrade, but he's got an everything proof vest on. And the only person with a everything that can destroy the everything proof vest is an anti-everything proof vest gun, which Bunny Lord has. Holy shit, that dude wrecked me. A lot of this mission is hoping you get a good weapon upgrade. Oops, I should reload.
Stop running.
So this section's interesting. I need to kill this guy. Will this help? Yeah, it'll help. Okay. The problem with that room is that big guy in the back is very likely to fuck me up. Oh, I was hoping to get knocked back after the cutscene. If you time that perfectly, you will get knocked back after this cutscene by his very alive corpse.
Body load. Move.
Okay, so after the, we've gone from Russian men to street gangs, now we have Yakuza. Yakuza have a lot of one-shot enemies. Like, for example, these samurai who one-shot me. But they're only melee range. That's the kicker. This level is very short, but we got the string of one-shot men that are ready to kill me. And that's kind of the theme for a lot of this level. These levels is you die instantly if you mess up. Enemies now have more shots, like I mentioned. If you get hit by a bullet, it'll take 1 of 5 HP off, which is not that scary. It's like, whatever. But to make up for it now, these enemies will shoot like 10 shots in a single volley. For the scary ones. Oh, fuck.
Alright, let's move.
Hey, you stop!
It's a bit of a rough positioning. Need to shoot that fire extinguisher. There we go. Killed the 2 samurai. Ugh. I can out-katana samurai, luckily. And now it's just a delightful romp to the end of the level.
Oh, question in chat was, is this game made by the same people that made Receiver? And I googled it, no.
This is made by the guys who did Ollie Ollie. Like, of all game transitions, I kind of get the art, but Ollie Ollie to this is very odd. I like it, and I really like Ollie Ollie, so I kind of get it. Like Ollie Ollie, it does have its rough edges. I think Ollie Ollie has like some level with just really bad design. More so in 2. They made it too hard for me to care. Ooh, okay. I can save like 10 seconds on this level because I got a good upgrade. So, objectives like the ganja, for example, you can destroy it with regular weapons, with, you know, like secondary weapons that other characters can use, or in this case, the Fat Boy. You have to destroy that statue is destroyed. Instead of planting a bomb, I shoot once. I shot a couple times just to be safe, because there's some spread on this gun. Hey, where is the Hotline Miami? Maybe they didn't know about the shots fired, or maybe they thought it was still an FPS marathon. So this level has a shitload of samurai. I was gonna use a different word, but really, there's just so many. And it's scary because if you go too slowly, eventually the samurai catch up. So I have to wait for the safe to open there, which I'll do over here. There's a lot of special ammo in this stage, just so you can do a better fortification. What blew up? Oh, the door. Okay.
There's no safe.
What are you saying? Bonnie fam.
No way, please, mate, come on.
Back to the yard. Let's go.
What's my time at Momo?
I can only see it on the stream. You
Oh.
should be at around 20.
20? Okay, that's alright.
Below
got-
20.
I've got 3 levels left. They are definitely very difficult. And like I said, there's a lot of insta-death, so hopefully it goes well. Just keep waiting. Okay, this level's not... It's a little scary in a second. Once I get upstairs, the chances of me dying instantly dramatically go up. But hopefully that doesn't happen. The geisha girls luckily don't have any solid hitbox. They'll instantly teleport. Unless I cut off their head like I just did. And for some reason those guys just run down there and I'm pretty sure they die. Like, I don't know if you can fall, if the enemies die from fall damage, but I've never seen where they go. Oh, speed load. I thought it was grenade shot. Whoops. Picked up the wrong ammo. That's fine. I screwed up. Hotline Miami 2 suffered from the fact that half its stages were just terribly designed. That music is amazing. That has such a good soundtrack. This game also has a good soundtrack. Okay, this mission is like the first half of it is like nothing but dodging samurai. There's a lot of timing and one specific window where I have to kill like I think 3 or 4 samurai in a row, and then deal with a ninja. And if I do it wrong, I die. Okay. Everybody there just got left behind, so I don't have to worry about them anymore. I actually need to kill those guys like with that speed. High capacity is really useful. I need to destroy fish tanks, which Kimmy's very good at because of her gun. So one high capacity just makes that just saves a shit. What? Oh fuck! I didn't think it would kill me that quickly. I was gonna say one high capacity mag essentially saves a reload, which is nice because Kimmy's reload is incredibly slow. To make up for it, she has a huge clip and she can also fire while executing enemies. Kimmy's overpowered, frankly, but that's neither here nor there.
Can you talk a bit about the other characters?
A lot of them are way slower, and that's why I don't like them. That's probably like Kimmy's move speed is like one of her unique traits, but she's also the last character you unlock, so I think it's supposed to be, oh yeah, she's overpowered because you made it this far. Some characters, for example, the character named Samantha, like I actually like her a lot. You can move and shoot, and that's her main gimmick. But it's not worth it compared to what Kimmy can dish out. I need to wait a bit because I'll die to the explosion if he was next to me, which would be very embarrassing. There's a couple other fast characters, Ronald, Justice, and Mike. The problem with Ronald Justice is he has the same dash mechanic, but it's got just lower charges and it's not as good. It's much slower. And Mike, I think, is actually fast, but he doesn't have the dash. To make up for it, he actually has a really fast execute, and he also has a shotgun that can one-shot a lot of enemies. There's probably Rule 34 of probably Sammy and Kimmy. And maybe Bunny Lord, I don't know. Toss on a pit, big purple Dick.
Kimmy.
I'm not gonna judge their art. They can draw what they want to. This is the final stage. I'm gonna enter it the right way. If I hold down the dash button, it lets me dash off this ledge for the start of this cutscene, which is actually super important. Because look at these guys. Momo, please don't restream Bunny Lord Rule 34.
No, don't worry.
Unless it's really cool. So this just comes in waves. I need to shoot her, I think, 12 times. I can pick up this ammo. I get a lot of special ammo in this because I constantly chain enemies together. Main goal for killing enemies is I want to take out the big insta-kill threats, for example, the samurai, that insta-kill. Then afterwards go for the two dudes that spawn on the side. Each stage, there are side spawns. Normally it's two guys, this time it's one guy. Okay, I can use nade shot here. Nade shot's not the best. What the? I'm gonna lose like a second. No! Actually, I can go laser. Or drill. Drill's fine. They do the same thing. They both insta-kill.
So, is there a backstory to Purple Bunny Man and your character?
I just want to enjoy this cutscene. If he doesn't become the... So it starts out with him becoming the mayor of England, I think. Or mayor of London, I believe is the start of it. And if he doesn't become mayor, the world ends. So you gotta do all this crime fighting, and they're like, well, yeah, no, we fuck up still, and the world ends. So then I think you go for prime minister, and then, you know, same thing. It's like, yeah, it doesn't actually work. Eventually, King of England is the next goal, and they say, well, first of all, they say time. And then King of England is like, well, they accidentally draw us into war. Finally, it's Supreme, I think, Global Overlord. And once he becomes Supreme Global Overlord, you're good. So England votes him in to become Supreme Global Overlord. And you become Supreme, a Global Megalord. I'm sorry, Global Megalord. You become a Global Megalord by getting rid of crime so hard in England while also doing side objectives.
Also, your time is 2650-ish.
That's... I should be getting wrecky instead of dying. So yeah, that's not a hero. It's a fun little run.